y'all, welcome back to another video. So I am at my house right now. Beacon is in front of me, kind of like by a wall, so I don't know if you guys can actually see her as far as the camera, but this is her. She has her, she's laying on her side and her ears, and like she's laying on her ear. Normally she puts her head on her paws, but she's tired today. So we've been doing really good. I haven't recorded a lot of videos because it's just been crazy getting home and all that. So I haven't recorded since our first week. So a lot of things happened. We did a lot better as time went on. We went to the malls, which that was like scary but awesome because I've never been to a mall without fear before. I've always had to hold on to someone's arm or use my cane, and just, I don't like crowds, so it was really, really stressful. But going to a mall with her, like, I almost cried because it was so awesome to go and just not have to worry about, running into people or hitting people with my cane, stuff like that, and it's really nice to go with her and just, I can't even explain, it's just like walking, just having that feeling of like, yes, I've got this, I'm good, we're gonna make it, and it's really neat. I don't like escalators with her because there's so much, you really have to trust your dog. You have to just go with them as soon as they go. And there's a lot of danger that can happen, like they can get their nails stuck in the front of the escalator, like the little divider between the steps and the plate thingy at the edge. I don't know the name of that, but I used to. Yeah, so they can get their paws stuck. I just don't want to risk it with her. So I'm just going to use stairs from now on, not escalators. What else did we do? Let's see. We went to a park, and that was interesting because this guy had his dog, like his pet dog out. And all of our dogs were like, ooh, a dog. So then Beacon's like, ooh, I'm going to go get it. She goes after it, and of course, she got in trouble because, you can't go after dogs. And the guy actually got asked to leave by one of the trainers because he was walking his dog up to ours and trying to let him sniff each other, and we're like, these are working dogs, you can't do that. So he had to leave. We went to a college campus, and their mascot is a grizzly bear. And it was on this bench. They had like this bench with a statue. Well, Beacon thought it was a real one, so she started growling and barking at it like I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, Beacon, if it's a grizzly bear, you're gonna lose. But yeah, it was cute. And I didn't know what she was barking at, and I was like, what is she doing? And they were like, oh, it's a grizzly bear statue. I was like, oh, okay. So we did that. What else did we do? I feel like I'm skipping a lot because I don't know. We did a night walk. That was awesome. So our last week there I think it was on a Tuesday. Yeah, we did a night walk, and that was incredible. I cried after that. Like after we did that, I got back and it was, wow. So we got back at like 10 o'clock, and I stayed up until I think like at least midnight or so. And we played, and then I had a good cry because it was just like, that was my first walk with her where I actually kind of felt like I was gonna be okay. As far as, controlling her and just we'd be okay as a team. That was like my first walk because my partner that I walked with, she has some vision, so at night she has nothing. So she was really scared because, she's used to seeing stuff during the day and she couldn't see anything at night. So my instructor really focused on her and just kind of let us go. And we walked in doubles, which is where you walk with another guide dog team and you change at every other curb. So like someone leads and then you switch, the other person leads. So, if you're leading, you're pretty much, at least a good 5-10 feet ahead of them. So it was nice. It's really awesome to feel that I was going to be okay. And so that kind of made me emotional because I've never had that experience of like traveling so freely, and like it was really powerful. yeah, so it was fun to travel at night too because I could kind of sense like there was things around us, but it made a lot of shadows and stuff, and it was really different in the darkness as far as for me, but she did amazing. That's really where I trusted her more and kind of just realized I could give up control and just trust her. I mean, I had to control, like, turning here and all this, but that's what really clicked for us. It kind of stinks that it was the last week, but it worked. We went to a coffee place in the rain, and that was awesome because it was our first route of, like, independently. I mean, I went with another person and the instructors were around, but we still went by ourselves. And it was funny because they said, okay, well, you can sit at this table. And it's like one of these coffee places with like sofas and there's like a coffee table. Well, the coffee table was at Beacon's level when she lays down. So I had this brownie on this plate. And I set my plate down and I was checking out the table and I was like, okay, that's not happening. And they were like, why not? And I said, well, the table is at her level. She can eat my brownie. She's not going to eat my brownie. So, yeah. So she didn't get my brownie. She was very upset, but we made it. I had a lot of good friends at Leader Dog. I have kind of stayed in contact with some of them. Some of them I haven't really because of we had a lot of storms recently and internet's been down. And I haven't really gone anywhere to get internet access because I've been home with her. But, I mean, the people I met there, like, amazing people. I hope they're all doing well. And the instructors, client services, everybody was just awesome. Like, I don't even know what to say. They know how to treat you right at Leader Dog. Excuse me. So they did really good. The airport was interesting because so these people in front of me, they went in line before me, which was weird because I had to leave first. But they got in front of me. They were all in line. They just told me to go over there and have a seat. So I did. I'm sitting there. Well, next thing I hear is this lady coming through with her emotional support animal. And she goes, don't touch my dog. He's working. Don't touch him. He's working. And I'm like, lady, your dog's not a service dog. It's emotional support. And the only reason why I know that's because someone literally sat there and said, hey, there's a person with emotional support animal right beside you. And it was like, oh, boy. Yeah, so then we had that. And then this lady, the next thing I hear is my classmates that were in front of me talking to this lady at this, like, counter thing. And they were like, the lady was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but you can't have your dog in this line. No dog.